Right, I have an announcement to make. On the 1st of December 2022 at 1:57 p.m. I've been thinking about this for a few days, at least a couple of days or so now, and I've decided that I want to make a video that's similar to the length of a video that Von Cut actually made. So around about a 6.5 hour video that he made about like the hamster wheel or something like that. And not necessarily in respect to him, but I suppose I could say that's where I got the idea from, so I'd be using that as inspiration, I could say. I'd like to make a video that's about the same sort of length. I don't know how long it would take. He said that video took him 6 months to make, but as for me, I don't know how long this sort of video would take here, but it's something that I definitely would want to do, just so that I have longer videos down my belt and I have longer term projects that I would have made just for the fun of it, really, not necessarily in preparation for longer term projects later on down the line, but simply just for the fun of it, simply just to make a 6-hour video because I can, a 6-hour movie length video. Oh, apologies. Bless me. Right. In my mind, I was thinking of saying I'm blessed anyway. I don't need to think about that, but that's not necessarily the case. I'm just me. I could have been setting myself up for narcissism by thinking that way. By thinking I am this, I am that, I am creme de la creme, top of the top, so on, when in reality that's all just a fucking myth. It's all just perceived, it's not factual, really. My existence isn't necessarily more valuable than another man's, or less valuable than another man's existence. Man is in mankind, not a male, yeah. So just individuals in general, really. But yeah, I just had the thought that I wanted to put this out there, and I don't know when this would happen, when the 6-hour movie would happen, when I would have created it, or how I'd be able to do that, but I would like to. Just for the fun of it, I'd make a video about maybe my life, maybe. My life, very generally speaking, whilst keeping anonymity, so I wouldn't give specific locations, unless I do in the future want to do that. The future that doesn't exist, all that exists is the present moment, but later on down the line, I mean. Yeah. But then again, I could question myself and say, what's the difference between quote unquote later on down the line and the future? That's too deep for now. I'll just let that be. However, I don't know how, going back to the topic of this video, I don't know how I do that. I don't know how I would make a 6-hour long movie. Storage wise, I don't know how. And I don't know how I'd fit that around making the daily logs and stuff. I don't know how I'd do that. I genuinely might need a different phone, I'm not even kidding. I might need a different thing to record from, a different device to record from, not necessarily a phone, but a different device to record from to make this happen. Because I'll be making these videos and that takes up storage. That takes up enough storage as is. But then to make a 6-hour long movie, I've got an idea. What I could do is, if I wanted to record it on this phone, what I could do is get myself like the 256 gigabyte plan rather than the 51 that I have, that I'm not even paying for, that one of my parents is paying for. And it has been very helpful with getting videos out. But I think I'll start paying for that plan to make this happen. And yes, long term, that does mean I would spend more. I would be spending more money on these videos on a monthly basis, but I don't actually mind that, because I'd be giving myself the space, literally. I'd be giving myself the space to be able to make very, very, very long videos that could be anywhere from 3 hours on or longer, a lot more easily than it is at the moment. It's possible, but if we're talking about videos that are over 2 hours long, it's gonna be quite the challenge. Past a certain point, maybe not past 2 hours, but past 3 hours, that's gonna be quite the challenge. Storage wise, that is. I could probably make a 3 hour long video over the space of like maybe 2 days, or maybe even one, if I spent 7 hours on it. How can you spend time? It's just a social construct. It's not really real. Anyway, I'll see how it goes. I don't know what I'd make a 6-hour video about, but just for the fun of it, why not put that as a one video down? Maybe a major event, probably, because it'd be very different from all of the other videos that I would have made, specifically because of how long it would have taken to begin with, and also branching off that, how much effort I would have actually put into making the video. Like that'd be months. That probably would be months. I probably would have had to put months into it to be able to make a coherent 6-hour long project. That'd probably be quite helpful actually, because not only would I be enjoying that, and I'd feel proud of the fact that I've actually done something like that big, I would actually be setting myself up to do longer term projects like that, even though I would be doing it just for the fun of it, just as something I'd enjoy. I'd be setting myself up to stay patient whilst making a book, for example, about transforming your life or something like that. I'm not even sure if I'd want to title it that anymore, because there's so many videos on YouTube talking about changing your life, and I'm not sure if I even want to do that anymore. Not because I don't want to improve my way of life, but because saying that you want to change your life implies that you don't like the state of your life to begin with. Oh, apologies for that. My thumb slipped on the case and in between the case and the phone. There's the implication that your life isn't good enough, or isn't good enough. it's not. Some people might have explained that what they mean is way of life, but I personally, at least from memory, haven't heard that. When people talk about change your life, they don't mean change your way of life. It's change your life. And I don't want to. It's impossible. I can't. It's not like I can switch bodies. I can't switch bodies. I can't start over. There's no such thing. I can't do that. I can't just teleport into another man or lady's body. I can't do that. I can't do that. We can't switch places. Not that I probably wouldn't want to anyway. I'm used to me. I'm used to being. I'd have to deal with another person's save game in a sense, where everyone knows a person for X, Y, and Z when that wouldn't be them anymore because I'd be their brain. Because it'd be me, not them. But yeah. Imagine how that'd be quite interesting if, say, I were to switch bodies with a lady, but then when I would speak as the lady, I'd hear the lady's voice, and then it'd be vice versa as well. That'd probably be quite different. That'd probably be quite different. Something quite interesting, to be fair. But anyway, making this 6-hour long plus video, maybe 7 hours, who knows, probably would be very helpful. Again, as I said, for the reasons I explained, I'll be setting myself up to do like much longer term projects that way. I'll see what I can do. But a place where it would be very helpful to start off is by getting a 256 gigabyte plan, not using this 51 and letting my dad pay for that. No, I don't want that anymore. I want more now, and I will go out my way to go and get more in pursuit of more fulfillment. I mean, I can see it on the smile on my face as I look through the phone's viewfinder of this, the camera's viewfinder on the phone. I can see that smile on my face that I had when talking about it. I think it's something that I want to do. Just for something different. What I do now, it's not anything out of the ordinary. These videos, which could be a couple hours long here and there, it's not really out of the ordinary. People make movies. People make games as well, mind you, which could consist of like 2 days worth of content. Which you tackle bit by bit, day by day as a kid, and maybe even as an adolescent and as an adult. If I were to make, like, say, a 10-hour video, oh my gosh, that'd be something different. But what would I be talking about for 10 hours? 10 hours total, straight. Not, my gosh, the amount, that'd be a challenge. That'd be something. But I have no idea what would I do? What would I do for 10 hours? Oh my goodness. I'll probably have to take it 1 hour at a time, really. I'll probably use that as a reference, maybe like one topic per hour or something. I don't know. Like, that could be a solid reference, but if I go over, great. Great. Just try and make the video as long as possible. Any details I missed, add them in there, definitely. Yeah, man. The fact that I have such a smile on my face just means it's go time. Maybe not right now, but eventually, sooner or later, start making that 6-hour video, man. Maybe I could make runner-ups, like brainstorm ideas for the 6-hour project. I could do like my life story, basically, and how I've got to this point where I'm at today. Maybe I could do a 2-year transformation journey when it gets to around August time next year, maybe. I don't know. I will see. But yeah, I'll leave it at that for now. It's you see, by the smile on my face, I could probably see that I find it exciting. That even the idea of making something that long is exciting. Yeah, I want to make something that I feel proud of. The longer videos are that's what I feel proud of, really. The longer videos that are hours long, those are the ones that I feel proud of. Maybe because of narcissistic tendencies that I might have, by thinking, well, I've done this video that's this long, look at me. Maybe I would be doing it to fulfill or to add fuel to the fire for any narcissistic tendencies that I might have. Maybe it certainly could be. And why would I do that? I think I'd be going out of my way to add fuel to the fire, potentially, if there is one, because of any deep sadness that I'd be feeling, to cover up for that, related to certain things not going the way I want them to go. Like potentially me losing my long distance vision, me further developing plaque on my front teeth. You might not be able to see it, but it's certainly there. I can see it and I've felt it. I think I'm destroying my teeth by not getting myself checked out. And that's a part of probably why I'd want to fulfill the narcissistic tendencies. I'd be complaining to myself, and rightly so, but then I wouldn't be solving the situation through my actions. Rather, I'd be just talking about it and saying I want to do it, but I feel angry because I'm not doing it. But I know what I want to do. Like, it's been in my mind, it's been solved. I've come up with the solution, but I'm not following through. Not because I don't want to, in this specific case with my plaque, but because of my financial situation and because I'm complaining but I'm not solving through my actions. That could be one of the many reasons why I'd be feeling angry at myself. Not only that, but also how I was raised as a kid as well. That could probably play a part of it, where I'd be insulted if I were to do something that my parents might not like. Even at my age, it's still happening. So I just don't really talk to my parents much. Nowadays I see them as wolves in sheep's clothing. They try and talk to me in a pleasant way, but I know how much they can go out their way to attack my self-esteem if I do and or say anything that they dislike. So I just keep my distance, even in the house. But anyway, I think I'll leave it at that for this video. This is the end. Cheers to making that project, man. Cheers to making that project. Cheers to actually doing that. I'm actually gonna look at that video that I'm thinking about, the hamster wheel video that Von2Cut made. See how long it actually is, and then I'll probably end it from there and say, this is me signing out. Yeah. I've tried searching for the video that I'm talking about, but I can only see a 37 minute 20 second one that's on the channel saying is that the hamster wheel is time to be free. I can't find the 6-hour long project that I'm talking about. I don't know why, but I've certainly seen it. I don't think I'm making it up, but yeah, I can't seem to find it. However, I'm still going through the idea though. Anyway, cheers to making that video. This is me signing out. Cheers to making things that I feel fucking proud of.